too late. I'll tell you one thing. It's too late for me to be dancing, kicking on the floor like these young homies is. It's too late for that. You know what I mean? But it's never too late to find your way to make money in this industry. Maybe it ain't rapping. Maybe it's
finish talking about
fashion.
Man, bro?
Okay, all right.
Did you finish the like how that came about? He ran down on you.
No. So he was just like, let's make it happen. So like, I called Ali at Loud Studios. I was like, yo, Method Man just said it. What's up? It's lock in tonight. And we were just listening to all the sounds.
So y'all both went to the studio as well?
Nah, I just went to Ali's studio.
And got the shit ready for him.
Right, and then I gave it to him, and like the next day, he gave me a voice note of what he was saying.
Literally the 16 on it?
With half of it, like he was just saying it. Like,
like he on it.
Yeah.
Like I got you. Okay. Like I got you. That's Method Man. That's D.CHAMBERZ talking to Method Man, y'all. You know Method Man? You know Method Man? That's Method Man.
Be honest with you, I never felt pressure.
It felt great.
Yo, and one thing I could say, and
I said, wow.
Yo, and like when I heard it, I was like, oh, man, was trying to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't LL the track. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how they say when Cannabis gave the track, redid the verse. I was just like, nah, I respect it. And people enjoyed it. Shout out to LL.
Shout out to LL because he definitely went and switched that track and validated Cannabis. We don't even know Cannabis no more. Shout out to Cannabis though.
Shout out to Cannabis.
No, that's crazy. That could have went down, but it didn't go down. Because when he gave it to me, I was like, oh, wow. I was like, what we gonna do with it? Then next thing you know,
you confident in yourself.
Next thing you know, I look up 2 weeks later. He's the lawyer of power. I'm like, yo, what is happening?
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm like, what's happening?
What is going on here?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And I'm just chilling with this guy.
All right, so I got a question for you, and I want to bring it back for you. I want to bring it back. It's probably before your band and everything. For the Coney Island, for your fans, for everybody. I mean, what was it like as teenager D.CHAMBERZ? Your name probably wasn't even D.CHAMBERZ as a teenager. You probably had a whole nother nickname. What was it like from like, alright, now I'm not gonna go too young, but 14 to 18 to 19. 14 to 19.
Honestly, I just think I always dealt with the hate. You know what I mean? Always dealt with the hate. And sometimes I can always say because I supported somebody else. It never was like an issue hands on. You know what I mean? I can say this clear view because we was kids. First time when we was young, I used to be with Mario. Mario was wild, this, that, and the third. We used to go take bikes. We used to do all the fun shit as kids.
Mario.
Now dudes, come stab Mario. Now I jump in, try to help Mario. Now I'm on the talking board. For what? Helping Mario. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Mario. Same shit.
Shout out to Mario.
For years after years. And it's just different people. So like to see that, like when my moms and them sent me to South Carolina, same shit. Get down there. My cousin. South Carolina, 10-mile home though. I had more fights down there than I ever did in New York City.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not talking. Like, boom, off the gate. Like,
South Carolina.
They don't know. They're very short on the words. You know how dudes try to game you? They not with the games. It's lit on the spot. You know what I'm saying? So, but they also down there taught me like, yo, you gotta have a car, you got priorities at a young age. So you know what I'm saying? So like that's what the part I think people didn't realize I had got when I came back from down south. So when I came back from down south, everybody just like, yo, man, that shit fall. I'm like, what? The train right there, the bus here, the cab, $2. What are we talking about right now?
Right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Extra events from New York. It's like, wait, what? Shit, you.
What I like about the South, they don't sugarcoat, but they teach you how to fight through the storm.
Yeah, because it's like it's no excuses, bro.
Extra.
And it's like if you still in the house,
niggas moving so slow. It's like,
yo, down there, if you still in the house by 10 o'clock, you're a bum. Like, what you doing? You ain't outside doing nothing. Not even if you doing something wrong. You're not doing nothing.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? You're just a straight bum. So I was just like, came back with that mindset. I'm like, I'm outside moving around. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went to Kingsborough. Went and got my shit together. Like, you know, got my little GD, some college credits.
Shout out to that.
Came back. You know what I'm saying? When you asked about the metamorphosis, this is where my mindset. I said I was always the hustler. Always the person that was dealing with shit. So like, only difference between now and music is not as dangerous like now it is, but now it's like back then where you will get jumped, will get cut in the face.
I know you
what I'm saying? Like,
you get killed now.
You know what I'm saying? Now you just out of here. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. You know, if you move around and you stick to what you do, and it has nothing to do with nothing that's gonna put you in a bad shape, you're gonna get to live through this shit. So like when I say the young guy always was the hustler, always the guy who wanted to know more than, you know, why is things happening. I always wanted to be part of the, you know, the bigger scheme of things.
Off topic, I got a question. Jay-Z, 52, God did verse. It's a lot of mixed reviews. You feel like that verse is overrated?
I think the verse was fire. You know, you can't. Once again, I'm highly inspired by Jay. So you asking me that, it's like somebody talking about Jordan or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? And he just say shit that's just like inspirational to me. Like, I don't know. He said people said I wasn't international, but people on the road did.
I seem like he just
like what we,
for me it was a conversation, but it was a lot of intellect in there. Like he dropped, it's more than just Jews. He dropped the jewelry.
I personally feel like he black, but then at the same time, I feel like he was scoffing. He was trying to be like Nas. He was trying to act like he was getting deep and didn't get nowhere.
So you ain't like it. 1 through 10, what you rate that verse?
5.
Damn.
Worst Jay-Z verse album.
That's a 10.
You seen that as a verse? I ain't look at it as a verse.
Y'all niggas is bugging.
Oh, Brooklyn Card?
Y'all niggas is bugging.
Nah, I'm gonna give it a buck with you. I don't care about Brooklyn Card. I'm gonna see Jay-Z was wild. No, he was really close. He was wilding, like he was talking shit. But at the same time, he was scoffing, bro. What I mean is, he was trying to get deep and was not getting deep.
Yo, Alex, we ain't gonna get to the Rock Nation party like this.
He said,
That's the certified way party, nigga. But listen, what I really want to say, this the certified way party. No, I'm being real. I'm not about to scoff y'all, bro.
that is certified
I'm not
vision.
about this. Look, certified way, real.
Yeah.
I love Jay-Z, nigga. My new shit, it says that P is not for players, for big pimping. We still spinning cheese. Yes, that's big pimping. I love Jay-Z. We Brooklyn. But that verse, he was trying to be deep.
Yo, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's like, all right, imagine somebody who took time off from rap, did all these accolades.
He always took time off and came back and wowed on every feature.
And I'm just saying, just think of it. It's just like the guy.
Bro, I'm giving him half. I'm giving him half of him.
What you give him? What you give that verse?
On that verse is a 10, and I said I want to give it a 10, and then I want to take it back down to a 9.5 only because it was run on. Everything he said was at a higher caliber that I don't feel like we're at the age to understand.
It's not meant for people who don't understand.
So let me not be understanding.
Right?
How about this one? It's levels of education too.
Let me not be understanding.
You got some stuff that we did not gotta read the daily news. Some people like the Post because it got big words. But then people that make money read the Times.
Daryl.
In the Financial Times.
And Wall Street.
Daryl, like, some people just want the express paper. Look at Daryl cut. I'm about to tear Daryl out. Daryl cut he like a cheese doodle. His head got a cheese doodle puff.
Brand got 10, what you got?
I'm giving it a 10, man. Just because he made it out the hood. Like, on top of that.
Oh, that's not the song.
It was amazing.
All right.
Yo,
numbers don't.
It was run on though. Y'all don't. Nobody else feel like it was run on.
He was supposed to go.
Was it run on?
You don't remember? Time out.
Jay-Z.
Yes, he went from that long.
Can I just say
That's why I say he's trying to be like Nas.
Can I just say this?
And
Nah, don't say Nas.
Nas with a wild on that.
Shout out to Nas.
I know it was.
But yo, we just say something.
Listen, what can we?
Yo, can I just say this? Can I just say this? I remember it's from that era. I remember from the era. If you went last, you had to kill it.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that.
I'm from that era.
No, he's the GOAT.
I don't know.
Of course he gotta go last. That's Jay-Z.
It would have been 12.
I love Jay-Z.
Yes.
Don't get. I'm not.
He had
He went crazy.
But he didn't have to do 63 verse bars. That's not even a number.
I'm not dubbing Jay.
He did an uncountable number because it's one word that he didn't rhyme with another word, so it's like odd. The number automatically was odd. It wasn't even an even number. You know, I was 8, 16, 30. It was something else. I'm trying to tell you. And I think the counting good. It's like 31.
Nigga, Wayne wild on that shit.
It's like something like weird.
I remember Wayne verse.
Wayne Bird, bro.
Because Jay-Z verse stood out because it was like, I thought it was going to be, first of all, DJ Khaled was scoffing. God did. Mad promotion.
So do you know that?
Nobody listen to no songs right now off the album. Dub.
Yo, listen to this.
And on top of that, We about D.CHAMBERZ right now. So D.CHAMBERZ, what can we expect from D.CHAMBERZ next? Cause I fuck with D.CHAMBERZ. You feel me? I fuck with Jay-Z. I fuck with Jay-Z. I fuck with Lil Wayne. I fuck with everybody that's doing anything.
Yo, one more question I want to.
Wait. Right now, I want to know what could we expect next from D.CHAMBERZ, which as far as community work, as far as music, managing, labels, everything.
You want to hear something crazy?
What can we expect next from D.CHAMBERZ?
It's endless because I'm inspired by those who did the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What do I mean by that? Like, being in the community, you start talking to community activists, politicians, assembly members. You start being able to really have a voice out here. It don't always have to be rap. So like if you could provide a platform for people to live off of, I'ma always be somewhere around there. And I know like some things, whether far as like managers, stuff like that, I take to people who show loyalty. But if you independent and you doing your thing, I'll always open the floor. I'll show you how to do it. It's that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you might come to this village, you may not like how this village is moving.
But we going that way.
We heading that way.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, a lot of people get tired. A lot of people don't really, things happen through the course of life. But I always say, the second you say, I can't get there, it's over.
It's over.
If you can see it, it's it.
That's one thing I learned on this episode is to never second guess yourself. Try your best not to second guess yourself. And if you catch yourself doing it, speak to yourself another way.
Any new projects? Anything?
Right,
Boom Bap right now.
Boom Bap the Drill Rap is out right now. That's with me, Method Man, Benny the Butcher, and I put T.O.G. Killer on there. That was the only 3 features that's on there.
On one song?
No, that's on the project.
Project.
That's the project.
Boom Bap
to Drill Rap, and then we working on trending topics. That's why I work with all artists. That's with Coney Island. You see me, Killer, Banger,
and these albums is on all platforms. You can get them anywhere, right?
The Boom Bap Drill Rap is on all platforms. We shoot videos right now. I just put out blood money just to give people the taste of what's going on. Shout out to Killer. He started his film company, Shot and Drop. He's been shooting all the videos. Shout out to you, Els. We ain't talking about how we was running it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Son Manning. We was on the stage. We were about to fall off the shit.
Oh Lord, you know what the fuck.
And then we went to the Magic Car Show.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And then he started wearing Balenciagas and shit. I ain't see him no more. What happened? He came back with the CCG pack.
Yo.
Certified pack. I'm like, what's going on? We flipping the brakes. We definitely.
Now we on TV.
And you gotta hit him with
and we had a fire song that never got released because the
Dynasty.
The Dynasty. No, it was crazy.
Got some shit.
That was crazy.
Me, him, names on it?
Nah, not that one.
Me, him, Goop, Manson. It's some work. It's a couple of heads.
You got him with it's too early. It's your hashtag.
It's too early. Let me tell you something about
6'2", no time for the motherfucking small talk.
You know what's so beautiful about It's Too Early? That shit brings a light to people that didn't even know I rap.
But you
okay?
What, Mike? You still know that question?
Outside.
Last question.
First log on the gram.
You got the last question.
I see that.
I know.
Blowing up just as big as I see It's On Site. So before it used to be It's On Site because they used to do it, but now go not. It's too early. Let Mike get a question.
I
took some shit from me earlier too.
I'm one of the cats.
Hey yo, fuck academics. I'll knock you out. Hey yo, Mike, get your last question before we
wrap up.
Yo, that's the moment.
That, I know for a fact you've been doing it for 10 plus, right? For all the new entrepreneurs, business owners, what advice you give them from not giving up? What keeps D.CHAMBERZ motivated to stay in the game?
Yo, check this out. All right. If it's not working, find things to make it work. Like, case in point, if you think about music as a whole, don't just look for the music. All right. So when you say, oh, that's it?
Not that.
Nah. So when I say that, it's more like you could be an engineer, make a studio. You could always be attached to it. Create showcases. Find out how to invest into it. What's the favorite thing you always saying? What's the new song? Sell that on a shirt. Make that a hat. Because sometimes something will draw it back to music. But at the same time, you gotta be aggressive with your music to get to
Niggas is like, yo, Els, man. Where the fuck you been at, man? The streets need you, we miss you, man. Where that real heat at, y'all? I got you. Look, I'm like,